Hey guys, it's me, Hella here again. So I just wanted to come on and talk to you about Gremlins. Because when I played with a Ouija board, stupidly, when I was a little girl, if you want to hear that story, you can hear that story. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair because it's getting really long. If you want to hear that story, that's in another one of my videos. But I wanted to talk to you about. So, when I was doing my Ouija board session with my friend, we asked if there was gremlins behind us, and it went to yes. And, if you read that story, you'll know that, the windows went flapping, the lights went crazy and everything. And I ran out of that house and never went back. And her and I think, stopped becoming real friends after that. Not because of the incident, but because we just kind of stopped hanging out with each other's houses. So, if you see me looking sideways, it is because I'm reading you a Wikipedia thing. But this is interesting because I actually learned this through trying to find out what was haunting me, because whatever was haunting me was causing shadow figures, scratches, like so much crazy stuff. Like you'll see if you watch all my videos that I posted. So I'm just reading here. A gremlin is mischievous, which is true. They're very tricky. They will one of the things they will do, which they say they will do, is move things around a lot. So you feel like you're losing your mind, and you're like, I know I put it there. Where, like, how is it not there? And it starts to make you lose your mind. That's what they want you to do. I wouldn't be surprised if gremlins work with demons too. If they're not actually called gremlins, but they might work with demons. But anyways, the interesting thing here, the point of the thing here, is that they actually, at the first sight of them was in World War II. So, and it was in the beginning of the 20th century, and they were causing. Sorry, guys, if you see my eyes go weird, it's because I've been having some problems with my eyes lately. They were doing malfunctions in World War II aircrafts. And later, and it says, and later in other machinery, processes, and their operators. Depictions of these creatures vary widely. That is true. There's a lot of different pictures of what a gremlin would look like. And if you ask me, I think they look more like, what a demon would look like, which is a creepy creature. That's what most demons look like. Creepy creatures that, you can't even fathom. Devils, I should say, not demons, devils. I think these gremlins would be more like devils. There's a difference between demons and devils. We'll get into that on another day. So yeah, the technical and the mental problems of the pilots were especially popular during and after World War II. So the use of the sense of a mischievous creature that sabotages the first aroused in Royal Air Force, the RAF slang, among British pilots stationed in Malta in the Middle East and India in the 1920s, with the earliest printed record of a poem published in the Journal of Aeroplane in Malta. Later sources have claimed that concepts go back to World War One, so it has gone back to World War One as well. But there's no printed evidence of this, because that's probably a long time ago. Anyway, so excuse me. So I'm just trying to give you the information that's. So what they would do, from what I would know, instead of reading Wikipedia here, what they would do is they would get into the aircrafts, and they like to, like I said, they like to move things. They like to mess things up. They're mischievous. They're the mischief. Mischievous. And so when the World War aircrafts, there was one account where one guy actually saw in the back of his aircraft when he was fixing it. He was actually fixing an aircraft. He actually saw in the back of his plane a gremlin, is I guess what they call them, or what they're calling them, and that was in World War II. And in World War II there were so many planes that had gone down, that had crashed, and luckily the people that had lived had said that they had seen a small creature that had been in the plane, as the crash was happening. So there were so many of these accounts that they had to give a name to it. So they gave it the name Gremlin. And you can Google it yourself. It's really interesting. Like all the information on here, because I didn't even realize that Gremlins had anything to do with World War II. There's just so much. There's so much. There's so much history in here. There's just so much. Let me look at something here. Sorry, guys. So let me see here. Yeah, it was yeah. So what I'm reading is just different battles and stuff like that with the aircrafts and stuff, and the different aircrafts that have gone down. But basically, this is what happened. In World War II, this was the first sighting of gremlins. They also go by the name fairies, fae. There's a lot of other different names that they go by. So they would start seeing them in the first one, not the first one, but one of them was working on his aircraft, and he saw something in the back of the aircraft that looked like a creepy, gnarly little creature. They call it, like a creature. And then it became the name Gremlin. But there was, hundreds of flights that had gone down, and every single one of those flights, who lived, they all claimed that there was something, the creature in the back or in part of the airplane before it went down. And everybody thought these guys were crazy. And then more people started seeing them, and then it caught on. But there was, it was in World War II, and I think, just so many planes crashed, and everybody said that they had saw a creature in the aircraft before they crashed. And it wasn't even just that as well. It was when they were working on the aircrafts. So their aircrafts were just, being made or whatever for World War II. There's a lot of people that say they saw creatures in the planes, and they obviously freaked them out, I imagine. But there's many accounts of that too. And so if you go onto Google and just Google Gremlins, and it'll tell you all about the aviation origins. There's a lot on there of extra stuff you don't need to know in my video. Like, you can read it yourself. It's really interesting. I would definitely give it a read. If this is anything you're interested in, because I think it is interesting that it goes back. Gremlins go back to World War II. That's where they started. That's where they were first known, at World War II in the aviation. in the aircrafts and aviation. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and give you a quick video. And yeah, I've had I've been having a rough couple days, but I hope you enjoyed this video and got a little bit of knowledge. And you can go on to Wikipedia or the internet and Google Gremlins and read about the aviation, read about the World War II aviation stuff, because it's really, really interesting. There's different accounts by different people, certain people, of what they saw. I think there was even one where he explains exactly what he saw. I tried to find that for you, but I couldn't quite find that for you. So you can take it if you want to. I think it's really cool. I think you should. I think you guys would really enjoy it. Just take a gander online and Google Gremlins and aviation, or just Google Gremlins and it'll pop up on Wikipedia, the aviation part. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. I hope you guys are doing okay, obviously, and my heart goes out with you. And yeah, be kind and rewind, and I'll talk to you later. Peace. Bye.